Disturbing allegations against Latino civil rights activist Cesar Chavez, according to a bombshell New York Times investigation. Chavez is accused of grooming and sexually abusing underage girls. CBS News' Elaine Quijano joins us now with more on these incredibly serious allegations against this iconic labor leader. Elaine, what can you tell us?
Well, Elizabeth, this story centers on allegations made by two women who now say that Cesar Chavez decades ago sexually abused them back in the 1970s when they were 12 and 13 years old. Now, CBS News has not confirmed the New York Times report, but as part of its investigation, the Times reached out also to Dolores Huerta. She was Chavez's most prominent female ally and helped co-found the United Farm Workers Union. She told the Times that in 1966, she herself was raped by Chavez, an account she detailed in a post online, saying in part, quote, "I have never identified myself as a victim, but I now understand that I am a survivor of violence, of sexual abuse. I am telling my story because the New York Times has indicated that I was not the only one. There were others. My heart aches for everyone who suffered alone and in silence for years. There are no words strong enough to condemn those deplorable actions that he did." Huerta went on to say that Chavez's actions do not reflect the values of their community or their movement. As for Chavez's family, they told the Times the allegations were deeply painful, but that they were not in a position to judge the claims. They also said this, quote, "As a family steeped in the values of equity and justice, we honor the voices of those who feel unheard and who report sexual misconduct." Elizabeth?
These allegations are shocking, to say the least, Elaine. And I want to note that our 24/7 studios are in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I did a quick internet search and found at least 17 local parks, libraries, schools, and streets that are named after Chavez. That doesn't include local murals, statues, and landmarks. And that's just one relatively small part of California. President Joe Biden even had a bust of Cesar Chavez in the Oval Office, and many compare his work with the United Farm Workers and the Latino community as a whole to the work of Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, these are allegations that are crushing for so many people, and we're just starting to now see the ripple effect of all of this.
That's right. We really are seeing the ripple effects, Elizabeth. The United Farm Workers Union, first of all, released a statement calling the allegations troubling and crushing. The union also said that it will not be taking part in any Cesar Chavez Day activities. Also, I want to mention, Elizabeth, that just a short time ago, the Congressional Hispanic Caucus released a statement saying they are, quote, "committed to work toward renaming streets, post offices, vessels, and holidays that bear Chavez's name to instead honor our community and the farm workers whose struggle defined the movement." So as you note, Elizabeth, these are shocking allegations. The ripple effects we are still continuing to see, but they really are troubling and seismic allegations.
Indeed. Elaine Quijano, thank you so much for that report.